Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the NDP 21 Ceremonial Parade held at the Float at Marina Bay. Together with us here at the Float are our office holders, members of parliament, senior parliamentary secretaries, mayors, ministers of state, and senior ministers of state. Every year, Singaporeans have always come together in good and tough times to celebrate our independence as a country. We continue to hold our National Day Parade on 9th August to commemorate Singapore's independence. This year's National Day theme, Together Our Singapore Spirit, is a rallying call for Singaporeans to come together, demonstrate our resilience despite adversities, and emerge even stronger as one united people.
That having a virtual contingent,
it was a pretty fun experience.
The amount of time we put to practice for rehearsal.
yes, it's tired, but it's joy.
Full of memories, I'll say. Yeah.
At least like if you do it virtual, it's also more safer for us.
Safety, safety, safety. At least I can still feel myself involved.
Because it's a very valuable opportunity.
Yeah, I think it's actually super cool. Then you can like look back on this experience and like, oh wow, I was there, I did that.
You want something that brings every Singaporean together, and I feel that NDP is really one of the ways that can happen.
It's very hard to describe, actually.
But I really do want to feel it again. It's like a huge honor
To support our fellow Singaporeans.
Good or bad, it's still a year that we've been through together as a country.
I think what made me really proud of Singapore is
the people actually.
You can be total strangers and people still sort of care about you.
It's more in our feeling towards fellow countrymen.
There is no one word that can encapsulate what Singapore is.
We are like a miracle city.
I hope we can go back to our usual life soon.
Enjoy more peaceful and prosperous days ahead.
and I hope that we'll be stronger than ever.
That we as a nation will stand united to overcome any crisis that fall upon us.
And be the example that we are for the world.
Happy 56th birthday, Singapore.
Happy birthday, Singapore! Happy birthday, Singapore!
Happy birthday!
The parade regimental sergeant major for this year's NDP is Master Warrant Officer Albert Tan Yong Koon, Brigade Sergeant Major, 2nd Singapore Infantry Brigade. Now look up to the screens. Joining us for the first time virtually are contingents representing the social and economic pillars of our nation, as well as the various uniformed youth organizations formed by the students. Ladies and gentlemen, marching onto the floating platform are the SAF contingents from our Singapore Army, Navy, and the Air Force, together with our home team contingents from the Singapore Police Force and the Singapore Civil Defence Force. Since its launch in 1984, Total Defence has rallied Singaporeans to come together and play our part in defending Singapore and our way of life. The 6 pillars of Total Defence represent our commitment to building a resilient Singapore. Military, civil, economic, social, digital, and psychological defense. Together, we must remain vigilant and play our part in the total defense pillars. Total defense involves everyone contributing individually and collectively to build a strong, secure, and cohesive nation. Over the decades, we have responded collectively to a wide wide variety of challenges. Today, Singaporeans have once again demonstrated our grit, resourcefulness, and resilience as we emerge stronger from the COVID-19 pandemic. Together, with our collective unity and the Singapore spirit, we will build a strong and resilient nation. We have done so before, and we will do it again. The parade commander, accompanied by the women, police, pipes and drums from the Singapore Police Force Band, will now take over command of the parade from the Parade Regimental Sergeant Major. Marching onto the stage are 37 regimental colors accompanied by 4 Guard of Honor contingents. The colors are military flags that originated as a means of identification in battle. In the past, when colors were carried on active service, they stood as a rallying point and the scene of their last stand. While the significance of colors today is more symbolic in nature, they are the embodiment of an institution's history, honor, and tradition. M3G floating rafts, operated by men and women from the 35th Battalion, Singapore Combat Engineers, move into position for the gun salute. The parade commander for this morning's parade is Lieutenant Colonel Tang Wee Go, Commanding Officer, 113 Squadron. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our cabinet ministers, senior ministers, and deputy prime minister to the float at Marina Bay.
How many times have you heard them say the future is uncertain and everything must change? Well, all of my worries and all of my fears begin to lose their weight when I hold you near. If all that we are is what we believe.
Let us put our hands together to welcome our emeritus senior minister, Mr. Go Chok Tong.
How easy we forget, and everything takes time. Though nothing's ever perfect, I still call you mine. This is my country, this is my flag, this is my future, this is my life. This is
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise to welcome our Prime Minister, Mr. Lee Hsien Loong. Singapore's third Prime Minister. This is his 17th appearance at the National Day Parade as the country's Prime Minister. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, the combined band will now perform their rendition of this year's NDP theme song, So Roll Ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise to welcome Her Excellency, President Halimah Yacob. Ladies and gentlemen, now look up to the sky. 5 F-15 SG Eagles from the Republic of Singapore Air Force, led by Commanding Officer 149 Squadron, Senior Lieutenant Colonel Benjamin Lee, will execute a spectacular bomb burst in a salute to the nation. And here's they come! Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
Madam President, the parade is formed up and ready for inspection. Ma'am.
Ladies and gentlemen, our president will now inspect the parade. As a mark of respect, the 25-pounder guns on board M3G rafts will fire in salute to the president. and gentlemen, the guard of honor will now execute the feu de joie, or fire of joy, to celebrate our nation's birthday.
Kawalan kehormatan akan tembak original. Isikan baru. Aman. Tembak. Isikan lagi. Aman. Tembak. Isikan lagi. Aman. Tembak. Kawalan kehormatan datang senjata. Kawalan kehormatan rusuk senjata. Madam President, I have your permission to proceed with the national pledge and thereafter march off the parade band.
This is President Halima Yaakov's 4th National Day as head of state. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as we recite our national pledge.
Baris kali senjata. Baris tahan setia.
We, the citizens of Singapore, pledge ourselves as one united people, regardless of race, language, or religion, to build a democratic society based on justice and equality, so as to achieve happiness, prosperity, and progress for our nation.
Baris setia. Baris kali senjata.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
Kawalan kehormatan diam. Yang lain sudah senjata. Baris akan berjalan keluar dalam masa cepat. Kawalan kehormatan dahulu. Bakal ke kanan. Ke kanan, bol. Sing.
contingent is led by Contingent Commander Major Eugene Hua Shi Liang. Finally, the 4th Guard of Honor contingent is the Singapore Police Force contingent. Forming the contingent are men and women from the Singapore Police Training Command and led by Contingent Commander Deputy Superintendent of Police Gregory Kang Wo Yong. Ladies and gentlemen, marching past you is the contingent formed by the Army, led by Contingent Commander Captain Aloysius Tan Kong An. Next, we have the Republic of Singapore Navy contingent, led by military expert 4 Lin Yang Kang. The Republic of Singapore Air Force contingent is led by military expert 4 Jared Lin Chian An. Keeping pace is the Singapore Police Force contingent, led by Deputy Superintendent of Police Terence Fu Xiang Wee. Finally, the Singapore Civil Defense Force contingent is led by Captain Lee Eun Hao. The marching music for the ceremonial parade is provided by the Combined Band, comprising members from the Singapore Armed Forces Central Band and the Singapore Police Force Band, and is led by Director of Music, Military Expert 5, Stephen Tan A. Key, with drum majors, Military Expert 2, Jash Chua King Hui, and Senior Staff Sergeant Abdul Latif bin Abdul Rahman.
One man on an island, one drop in the sea. All it takes to set a wave in motion.
Ladies and gentlemen, our President, Madam Halima Yacob, will now take her leave. Please wave your flags to thank our President for gracing the ceremony and wish her a happy National Day.
For our home, our land, our family, it's all within our reach. See this island
Prime Minister, Mr. Lee Hsien Loong, a happy National Day as he takes his leave.
See this island, every grain of sand. Hear this anthem. It's the voices of our friends. Come whatever. On the road ahead, we did it before, and we'll do it again. See this island, every nation, hear this anthem. It's the voices of our friends.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now come to the end of the NDP 21 Ceremonial Parade. Thank you for coming and have a safe journey home. And to everyone, Happy National Day!